Greetings, I'm Kathy Green with Christian News and Interviews. So, CNN suspends Chris Cuomo indefinitely. That sounds like he's fired. After documents detail help he gave his brother. Let me start off by saying that I rarely watch the news these days. I read newspapers, but I don't watch CNN anymore. Became disillusioned during the last couple of presidential elections. I just got tired of MSNBC and CNN and I just got tired of all of them. And I just stopped watching it. I'm mostly on YouTube now, or I read newspapers. And this is the Washington Post. Check this out. And I said that to say that I don't have a horse in this race, one way or the other. But I am against all this cancellation of human beings. So let's check this out and see what's what. CNN has suspended Chris Cuomo, one of its biggest stars, a day after the release of documents that detailed his efforts to help his brother, then New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, fend off allegations of sexual misconduct. Let me pause there and ask you all a question. Those of you who have siblings, if you had a sibling who you honestly believed was being falsely accused of something, wouldn't you do everything in your power to assist your sibling? I know I would. So let's keep going. Transcripts from the New York Attorney General's office on Monday showed that the cable host was far more involved in the governor's crisis management efforts than the younger Cuomo had previously acknowledged. The network and its president, Jeff Zucker, had previously backed Cuomo for months, even as details accumulated about his role advising his brother, who eventually resigned in the wake of the sexual harassment allegations. Let me say that he resigned, but he still didn't admit that he had done anything. He resigned because the pressure was on him to resign. I also want to mention that these days you can't even say, hello, how you doing? You look nice today, without somebody saying that you're harassing them. What used to be considered a compliment these days is now considered harassment. You can't even compliment people these days. So I don't know whether Cuomo is guilty or not. I know he's accused, but I don't know that he's guilty of anything. Whew. In May, the Washington Post reported that Cuomo had joined conference calls to discuss how to handle the allegations. At the time, the network said it was inappropriate for Cuomo to engage in conversation that included members of the governor's staff. The host acknowledged his error in doing so and pledged not to do so again. But after the state attorney general released a cache of documents from his Cuomo investigation, including text messages between the journalist and the governor's aides that showed he had drafted statements for his brother to issue, demanded a larger role and strategy, contacted fellow journalists to find out about potential articles. Ooh, now that may be a problem. About his brother and attempted to research his accusers. I don't see a problem though with researching the accusers, but maybe because of his position, maybe that's considered an issue. The network said on Tuesday that he had gone too far. I'm going to post the article. Now, let me warn you about the Washington Post. The Washington Post is one of those newspapers that won't allow you to read the entire article unless you subscribe. So I will post a link to the article, but it may, if you're not subscribed, it may not let you read the whole article. Okay, just letting you know. But that's okay too, because all you have to do is go online or go to Twitter or go to your CNN or whatever you like to watch, and you'll hear about it anyway. I'm not going to sit here and read this entire article, but I'm just curious, what do you think? Those of you who have siblings, do you think he went too far in helping his brother? To me, the whole situation is sad because I'm just not a fan of this new cancellation thing where no matter what you say, no matter what you do, and no matter how small or large, you can be canceled. And if you say, hey, how you doing? You look beautiful today. You can end up being sued for harassment. I mean, our world has gone plumb crazy. I say that all the time. So tell me what you think.